whatever AI you're using right now is the worst version of it that you'll ever use. Okay, so it's evolving every day. So tomorrow, the AI you'll use will be better than the one that you're using today. So I see people they start using ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, um, different models, and they go, okay, that was great, but you know, but, and I go, yeah, but that's the worst version that you'll ever use. So if you just keep using it, it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. So, so this is the thing, and it's evolving exponentially, which is really hard for people to get their head around. That it's evolving at an ever increasing speed. Okay, now I did some a little bit of number crunching here. So Jensen Huang, he's the CEO of Nvidia. Now they're the company that makes AI chips, and that company's growing pretty dramatically. And he knows what he's talking about. And he says that the capabilities of AI are increasing by a power of 4 every 12 months. So it's increasing by 4 times every 12 months. Okay, that's an exponential thing. So if we take right now 2025 and we say, well, AI that's out there has 1, let's say AI horsepower, which is pretty amazing already. But next year it's going to have 4 AI, or it's going to be 4 times better next year. Okay. But in 2027, it's going to be 256 times better. In 2028, the number starts to get so big, I can't even tell you what that number is, but it's big, right? Going to be that much more powerful. 2029, the number gets super huge. And then in 2030, the number is so big that it's more than all the atoms in the universe, if things increase at a power of 4. Now, there could be certain limiting factors in it, but AI also then has all kinds of ways to overcome those limiting factors. So this is the most dramatic technology that's ever been created. And it's obviously, if it expands at that rate, it's going to have a vast impact. It's been predicted that over the next 5 years, because of this, all kinds of other new technologies are going to be created. And we're going to see more technological progress over a 5-year period than we saw over the last 100 years. And we obviously had a lot of, a lot of improvement over the last 100 years, but it's all going to happen in 5 years. Okay. And then the next doubling will probably be over a couple of years. So this is going to impact everybody, and it's going to be incredible, but it's also got dangers and opportunities as well. So this is something for everyone to really get their head around, because it is really hard when you talk about exponential things to imagine what that really means, you see. But basically it means that you better get going with AI. That's what it means. That's just, I think, a taste of where it's all going. I think I've hopefully made a good case that we all need to get on board here. Now, what we figured out was that, you could just sit down with AI and use it and just keep learning. And I recommend you do that. But an even faster way to learn is to learn with other people, okay, in a collaborative place. So what we did was, all my colleagues, we created this network. It's called the Big Idea Future Network. And we come together generally every 2 weeks for an hour and a half, and we share with each other how we're using AI in our business. And each time we have the meeting, people have got lots of new things to show because there's new stuff out there. And we always learn something. Like, it's like, wow, I never would have known that, and now I do. And it's accelerates your learning exponentially. So this is something that you can join. It's free. It's also a lot of fun because there's a lot of networking you can do. I've met all kinds of really cool people in this network, and it would be great if you wanted to be part of it. So all you need to do is show up, learn, and if you have something you can share with us about what you're doing with AI, then we can all learn from that too. So there you'll see there's a link there that you can use to register for that.